Hello, I'm Bob Norton, founder and CEO of Airtight Management. Many companies fail to grow because of poor accountability and goal setting. Communications issues, politics, and poor productivity is the result. If you're feeling overwhelmed, you likely need to add more structure and management systems to your business. Many small and medium-sized or even large businesses pay 6 or 7 figures for performance management software to address these issues. We can teach you all the same performance management best practices using simple conventions, spreadsheets, and other basic tools you probably already have today. We call this Pams, which is short for Performance, Accountability, and Merit System. Pams will align your team and improve your business's performance, guaranteed. What is Pams? Well, it's a collection of best practices and conventions created by many of the top business gurus over the last 75 years, which we have compiled into a simple, trainable system, which is easy for companies to implement in just a couple of weeks. P is for performance and is about synergizing your team to enhance communications and results. A is for accountability and is about clear goal setting and using the management by objective process for clarity, predictability, and smoother communications. And M is for merit, and it's about creating a culture of performance and rewarding your best people who perform. This will attract and keep the best people and creates a self-fulfilling prophecy of success. We call this kind of culture a Darwinian meritocracy. So what are some symptoms that you would need Pams or many of these best practices? Well, one, if people are not making deadlines and things are sliding constantly, or if there's lack of clarity around goals. Two, if the business is not improving steadily from month to month and quarter for quarter, you should be able to see improvement each segment of time. Three, if there's lots of finger pointing and blaming of why people aren't making their goals across departments or individuals, this makes it very hard to sort out the root problems. Fourth, if departments have constant misunderstandings about coordination over mutual projects and efforts. And lastly, if the CEO is the nexus of all information and is responsible for coordinating everyone, then the management team is not able to work together without him or her. You'll need Pams to correct these symptoms. So why MBOs, or management by objective? Well, management by objective was a term coined in the 1950s by one of the fathers of management, Peter Drucker. Since then, there's been extensive research showing beyond any doubt that proper implementation of this improves corporate productivity and value creation by about 56%. Unfortunately, most companies don't implement MBO correctly. Let's talk for a second about a powerful brain function called the reticular activating system, which is what the MBO is using, the MBO process. First, have you ever noticed that after you test drive a car, suddenly you'll drive out of the parking lot and you'll start seeing those cars everywhere, or maybe even for months afterwards? This is because you've programmed your reticular activating system to call your attention to that type of car. The Pams system leverages this powerful brain function to enable your team to see opportunities that would otherwise pass them by. Like the test drive of a car, you can program all your employees and your management team's reticular activating system to support the goals of the business. We can coach others to leverage this powerful brain function better by feeding their reticular activating system the corporate vision, short-term and long-term goals, and objectives. This is a key to success in both personal and corporate environments. The MBO process is essentially taking advantage of 10 million years of evolution that has created this evolutionary psychology. We have 5 styles of management we teach in Pams, but I'm going to touch on 3 in this short video. First, there's micromanagement. Second, there's management by objective. And third, there's management by exception. Any process in an organization goes through those three phases or modes as it improves through its life. A process, as well as an early employee, will start with a need for micromanagement, where the managers and high-level people have to give it attention to get it right. Certainly at some point it moves to management by objective, where it doesn't need as much attention, but the managers can back off and the individual contributors can execute that process. But ultimately, every process wants to be managed by exception, which means you have metrics and various things that prove the process is being done right, because the process has been reduced to mathematical effectiveness, effectively. And there's all kinds of metrics that prove it's being done right. All employees need to go through this, as well as processes. And the diagram you see shows that life cycle of a process and optimization of that process, as well as employees. So what are the benefits of Pams? Well, first, it provides a framework for execution of your strategic plan that creates superior communications, team synergy, and higher overall corporate performance. Second, it changes the culture to a meritocracy that's driven by data and results instead of politics or personal self-interests of individuals. And third, it creates a framework for developing all employees and managers, which increases employee morale, tenure, and passion. We're offering a limited time diagnostic of your business at no cost. We will evaluate and identify the opportunities for improvement in your business with customized recommendations on how you can take your business to the next level. I know that we can help you improve your business and build more sustainable competitive advantage. If you're ready to take control of your business, then fill in the short form here or call the number shown on the screen. We'll schedule a diagnostic review within the next several days.